Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of In Depth, where we look at two characters and we kind of go in details on what they do, what they don't do, and get a good look at them. We're gonna do today a fight, the Arc 2 Chapter 7 Chaos fight called One Winged Angel. We're gonna use a Leo friend here to get through the first wave fairly quickly. We're gonna use Ifrit to get the most attack as possible, but we could use something else too, we'll see. And Selfie will round up our composition for safety and for hopefully a little bit of debuff evasion. But today we're gonna talk about Beatrix and Steiner for obvious synergy reasons and because I am the Steiner guy after all, so gotta talk about my good old Adelbert and the beautiful Beatrix. Let's go. Alright, so on this first wave, actually, Beatrix kinda has some problems because this guy here, this good friend of us, absorbs thunder. But we're gonna try to get through him, and yeah, we will talk about Beatrix more on the on the second wave. For now, so yeah, of course I didn't pick the the best fight for Beatrix, but no worries. Okay, actually, you know what? Let's keep Beatrix in for now, and we will swap out Steiner for now. He absorbs fire anyway as well, so yeah, this first wave is pretty annoying, man. Okay, anyway, Beatrix. What does she do? Beatrix is a character that has party-wide utility, especially defensive utility, a lot of defensive utility and safety, while still combining good damage overall. So, Beatrix, her whole thing, she only has one main ability really, which is Thunder Slash, or one main damaging ability called Thunder Slash. This thing can hit pretty hard because it's a group Thunder magic attack, bravery attack, plus single target HP attack. So on 3 targets, this thing usually does a lot of damage. 180% overflow, which is pretty good. We gain 8 turns of noble loyalty to the whole party. And yeah, we gain a lot of different variations of HP plus and bravery plus based on the number of buffs that we have. So at 9 buffs total on the party, we got the plus version of both of those. Alright, her other abilities, Saint Cloth, a little bit less uses, grants party bravery based on own max brave, I believe 50% of your max brave, so pretty good. Followed by 2 hit plus HP attack, 120% overflow. You gain for 12 turns, so for a lot of turns, HP regen and defense up 5, which I believe is 100% more defense, which combines with more bravery reduction that she has on other parts of her kit and all of that. So she really pumps up that defense a lot, and like you feel the difference. You really feel the difference. You take much less bravery damage. For 12 turns, so that's a lot of turns as well, the HP regen is nice. So she can kind of heal with in other ways too, but the HP regen is not massive, so keep that in mind. Alright, so those are her main 2 abilities. We cannot use Thunder Slash right now because this guy absorbs Thunder, so what do? We HP plus plus. The HP plus, as you can see, is a bunch of bravery hits plus HP damage, grants party-wide battery based on the HP damage dealt, so keep that in mind. For now, Steiner will go away. We have Leo here. He's just gonna do that. Our good boy Leo. And we will just do this. Alright. So if you really want to know what the HP plus 3 plus here, 3 hit bravery magic damage plus HP attack, party bravery based on HP damage dealt. Pretty good battery too overall, really. Okay, let's delay as much as possible. We're gonna lose our noble loyalty buff here, probably. Can't use standard flash. Okay. Alright. Steiner, we will talk about you more later in depth. For now, you just do that. Okay. Selfie, you keep doing that. Absolutely fine. This is absolutely not optimal, guys, by the way, because of course they absorb. We cannot use our main abilities on him with Beatrix and Steiner, but we'll try to get through him to get to the last wave, and then we can fight at full force. All right, so we cannot use Thunder Slash really because this guy can chunk us out. He absorbs all of our Thunder attacks. Bravery plus, a lot of plus on the Beatrix skills here. 4 hit magic bravery attack grants party bravery based on own attack. Alright, so keep that in mind. You also have a little bit of overflow of increased bravery, or of the bravery gain, so pretty interesting as well. For now, as always, just HP plus. Let's see if Wall from Selfie works. Not really. I'm gonna talk more about our good old Adelbert in the second wave. Alright, we can talk about Klimazzard. Klimazzard is plus version as well, so it does have more variance here. Plus is the strongest we can get. 8 hit group magic bravery attack plus group HP attack 2 times. After the first time you gain an increased bravery by 30% of the HP damage dealt. More damage on single target. Up to 200% overflow, AoE damage, HP damage to everyone. 6 turns you gain Sworn General. Importantly, you gain 1 use back of Thunder Slash when you use it. Okay. Another important thing, the HP attack and all of its variations becomes Holy Knight Safeguard for 1 time after you use the EX. Okay. Very important. The reason why Klimazzard is plus version because we have a total of 12, I believe 12 buffs overall in the whole party. So here Beatrix has this gimmick where her abilities kind of get empowered based on the number of buffs on the whole party. Okay, let's use it. We have a bunch of debuffs too now, so okay. Let's wall up again. Alright, Steiner do that, Beatrix do that. And Saint Claude. Alright. Get our buffs back. Awesome. This first wave is really annoying. Okay, so now the HP plus become Holy Knight Safeguard. Same as before, but we gain 1 turn. For 1 turn, we gain Holy Knight Safeguard. It's a buff. So let's take a look at the Beatrix buffs. Okay, we don't have Noble Loyalty right now because it went out because we need to use Thunder Slash for that. We will look at that later, no worries. Sworn General is our EX buff. Straightforward. raises max brave and attack. Let's use Holy Knight Safeguard and let's get that buff too. Well, that was a good example of what that buff does. As long as Beatrix has this buff, which only lasts 1 turn, mind you, every HP attack gets reduced to 0. So literally your whole party cannot get damaged. Very, very strong, but you need to use it right, because it's only 1 turn and it's on Beatrix. If you, for example, break the wrong target, or the enemy does a move and changes the turns and all of that, it can mess you up the use of this buff. So you gotta be careful with that, alright? You gotta use it at the right time and you will get the most out of it. Alright. We are almost done with this wave, hopefully, since we cannot use normal damaging abilities here. Ouch. Right. So after you use that one, the HP attack turns back to the previous version, alright? So you only can use it, you basically can use the EX and then try to keep your HP plus for the moments where it matters, okay? So there is the trade-off that you cannot use a normal HP plus plus because you have the empowered version. So it's another thing to keep in mind and manage. Alright, let's see if we can evade some debuffs here. Of course not. Alright. Let's just get through this wave. Finally. Alright, we managed to get through this thing without using our abilities. Okay, not the. I know that was not the best showing for these characters, but we're gonna take a good look at them here. No worries. This is the real fight. Okay. Well, we can start by taking a look finally at Thunder Slash. Like we said, we gained the Noble Loyalty buff. Let's check what that is and what's that all about. So, Noble Loyalty raises max brave attack and reduces the bravery damage taken. Alright. So this is for every member, okay? It's AoE. Everyone gets one. So it's a pretty strong buff and still a very defensive one too, because it reduces the bravery damage taken in addition to the defense up of Saint Claude from Beatrix. She's super mega defensive. Not to mention that we have Wall from Selfie, so we have a massive bravery reduction in damage here, okay? Alright. That one was pretty straightforward, but very, very strong. Do we want to refresh Wall? Maybe. Okay, and now we can talk about Steiner too. Our good old Adelbert, my favorite character. So, Steiner changed quite a bit with his EX Plus, okay? He used to be just a pretty simple DPS character. Now it's different. Now he's much more of a team player and is less of a DPS and more of an hybrid character. What does that mean? Basically, he's a character that does damage, can do damage, okay, but it's not. It doesn't excel at it, alright? It's not a massive single target damage or anything like that. It does have good AoE though, still decent AoE. But his hybrid nature makes him 50-50 between doing damage and supporting the party in other ways, okay? So, first of all, good old Steiner gains a buff called Own Chivalry. Here we go. Own Chivalry, it's a buff that we gain from our base skills. So both of our base skills give this buff, which gives max brave attack and speed, so pretty important. And most importantly, it enables the use of Spellblade Plus, because otherwise it would be normal Spellblade. So what's the difference? Let's go in order. Power Break. Power Break, it's a very interesting move. A bunch of bravery hit plus HP attack. Decent shave, but like we said, shaving or doing massive bravery damage is not really Steiner's priority, but still decent damage. Extra bravery damage to humanoid, it's a thing with Steiner, of course. More damage to humanoid, so in this case, if we attack, for example, Sephiroth is humanoid and weak to fire, so we do a lot of damage to him, for sure. Okay, Stolen Bravery up to 150%, sorry, overflow. Now, 3 turns, attack down 3. This is the kicker here. It only lasts 3 turns, but it is a very, very, very strong attack down. Actually, the strongest in the game alongside Vincent, currently. 70% attack down. This thing makes sure that the enemies will hit for nothing, especially if you pair him up with Beatrix, for example. They have good synergy also for this reason, or like Selfie or anybody else that gives a more defense. This attack down combined with our defense will make sure that the enemies will do absolutely no damage. Only lasts 3 turns, and Steiner doesn't have a massive number of uses on his abilities, so be careful. Do not spam these. As we said, we gain on chivalry. Okay, Spellblade. Oh, sorry, forgot one thing. Most importantly, Steiner has a gimmick, pretty unique gimmick, that before each attack that he does, he gains percentage of the total party max brave as his own. Very peculiar. So for Power Break and Spellblade, this the value is 10%, I believe. So 10% of the total max brave of the party converted, you gain that before attacking. So the more max brave, the better. Absolutely. Very, very interesting mechanic. I really like it, actually. Spellblade. We got Spellblade Plus because we have own chivalry up. Grant bravery to the party based on the total bravery of the party. So, the difference is that between Spellblade and Spellblade Plus, it's this one. With normal Spellblade, the bravery gain is only for yourself, like Power Break. With Spellblade Plus, it becomes AoE, so everyone in the party gains a percentage of the total max brave of the party. Very interesting. 4 hit fire melee bravery attack plus HP attack. Only 120% overflow, so not a lot of overflow there, but like we said, it does the battery part 2. 50% splash damage, so a bunch of AoE on this thing. We also gain defense up 2, so that's pretty decent. And bravery region, so Steiner, now we have a lot of buffs here, so we have 5 framed buffs right now, so of course we have no space for everything, but he has a decent bravery region because he has a high brave boost in his EX plus, and defense up 2 ensures that he is a pretty tanky character overall. In this case, we have the defense up from Beatrix, which is much stronger anyway. Okay, now the Bravery plus plus and HP plus plus of Steiner follow the same formula. We get the increased bravery on the total max brave of the party before attacking and doing the hits and all of that. It is less though. I believe it's only 5% for the HP plus and bravery plus, okay? But it's still there. Okay. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? We just HP plus plus. Alright. Okay. Sephiroth is gonna do his AHP move. Let's just Thunder Slash. Selfie, you just do that. Alright. Stock Break! Steiner's EX. Party bravery based on the total party max brave. Okay, so same thing as before, but for stock break at 3-3, it's a much higher value. You will see that, for example, on summon, these things battery for a lot. a lot, a lot, a lot. This thing can really, really feel your bravery of your whole party. So yeah, this immediately makes you think that yes, Brothers has a good synergy. The Brother Summons has a good synergy with Steiner for this reason. More party-wide Max Brave means more battery for Steiner overall, with everything that he does. So keep that in mind, that Brothers is a good choice, absolutely. In this case, we wanted more attack, but keep that in mind. Alright. 8-hit group melee bravery attack plus single target HP attack. Extra bravery damage to humanoid types. Moderately increased bravery damage when attacking a single target. 150% overflow. 100% splash damage. So total damage to everyone. For 6 turns, we gain Captain of the Knights of Pluto. Let's take a look at that. If we can. Alright. Captain of the Knights of Pluto raises the own attack and raises party Max Brave. So this is why Steiner, the hybrid, were really why you want to bring Steiner to the party. He has a massive Max Brave aura to the whole party, considering that he is a DPS, of course. So I believe the total percentage with all the passives and this buff combined is about 60%. And so 60% flat, more Max Brave. And we can increase it even more with this one. Boost All, it's even more Max Brave. So as you can see, is the whole kit for Steiner got reworked around the total Max Brave of the party. The more, the better. Alright. Let's use Stock Break and let's see how much we gain now with the battery. Let's see, for example, the bravery of Beatrix. We gained 16k, I believe. 16k more bravery to everybody. Well, that's not too bad. Definitely. Will be much more in summer. Okay. Alright, this guy is gonna do a nasty HP attack. Let's use a Spellblade. Yes. Let's heal up. Aura. And let's prepare for this guy HP attack. I'm gonna try to focus the Drake first here. As you can see, only not even 1k damage with Fervent Blow there from Sephiroth. Okay, we have our Holy Knight Safeguard up. We're gonna keep that for now, as much as we can. Remember that we get one use back of Thunder Slash every time we do Clean Mazal. So definitely you can spam Thunder Slash quite a lot. Alright. Ah, I was blinded. Feels bad, man. Alright. Okay. Let's keep going. Ouch. Alright. Let's play the fight out and see what we can do. Okay, that's a bunch of HP damage. Now, might be a good idea to use maybe the other ability of Beatrix. HP heal, attack hold. Slightly restore party HP, and actually it's a pretty decent heal. And more attack for 5 turns. You know what? Let's just use it. Alright. Now, look at that. The Drake is about to do his HP attack. So, if we use Holy Knight Safeguard on him right now, of course we break him, so we gain a turn before him, and we would waste our buff. So what do we do? Well, we Thunder Slash for now. We also have Stock Break up, so let's use it. Pretty big damage there. Selfie goes very, very well with Steiner, by the way, for a multitude of reasons. And now we can maybe use our our safeguard here. Zero damage. Awesome. Steiner, what do you do? What do you do? What do we do? What do we do? We just HP++. Black Materia, I'm sorry, but zero damage. And we have Klimazzard up again. Alright. Do we want to Spellblade? Why not? We need to wall up as well. Okay. Let's use one Synthot. Not the best timing, but I want the HP regen on Beatrix. Let's heal up a little bit if we can. Ah, that's pretty annoying, man. Pretty annoying. Let's put one attack down on the Drake. Okay, I think Sephiroth wants to do probably a Nocto Slash. Let's see if we can survive it. Oh no, he didn't. Okay. Better that way. Mana Breath. Then we have good old wall not working, but that's nothing new. Okay, A is gonna do the all attack, so safeguard. Do we want to stock break? Yes, we want to. Let's try to avoid some debuffs here if possible. Okay. Let's keep Noble Loyalty up. And let's do a Spellblade on Sephiroth. He is both humanoid and weak to fire, so should take max damage here. Yes, indeed. Oh wow. Okay, this guy heals up, so that's why we try to focus him first. Okay. Let's keep going. Okay, we have the safeguard on Beatrix. They have a little bit of a weird turn rate going on here. I'm gonna just Thunder Slash again. Stock break. Let's keep our aura up. Of course, Selfie here giving aura to us means more battery with stock break from Steiner, because we do more stock breaks. Having the Klimazzard more often, which means having the HP reduction from Beatrix buff more often. Like, there's a lot going on here. Okay, the Drake is almost dead. Almost. You know what? I'm gonna do that. Since he will cast his whole ability, exactly. So we got it. We got the right timing there on the safeguard. And I'm gonna still spell bait. We were full on mastery, but I just want to do a little bit of splash damage. Alright, we need to be careful here because the Drake could break us. So let's go safe with Steiner for now. The Drake is almost dead as well. We could actually maybe summon, now that I think about it. Actually, you know what? We got the boost up. Let's summon. Alright. So, Steiner, of course, gets a massive benefit from the summon phase. Because everyone gets more max brev on summon phase, which means more battery with every of our abilities. He basically gets directly a buff by just being in summon phase, which is very, very interesting. Alright. We have aura up. Let's use it. Okay. Okay, we should be doing a lot of damage here. Yep. All right, let's see how much stock break gives to the party with battery this time that we are in summon. And Beatrix, let's see Beatrix bravery. He's at 2k, 40k max brave gain. So, as you can see, Stock Break not only did max damage 99k to everyone in Summon, which is really easy to do, because, yeah, you can do that with Stock Break in Summon, not too hard to do 99k. And we also literally basically refilled the bravery to full to the whole party. So, using Stock Break in Summon should be a must. Like, try to time your Stock Break in the Summon phase. It really, you can really feel the difference here. Since we are here, let's also Saint Clot. Another bunch of battery. Another max damage on Sephiroth this time. Yeah, let's go all in on Sephiroth and do some splash on the Drake. Alright. Okay. You know what? Let's use the safeguard because we are almost have our the mods are back. Yeah. Good to know. We use the safeguard at the right time. Okay, we could have done more splash. I just wanted to... yeah. Okay, have you seen that? Have you seen that? That is the power of this, okay? This thing is insane. That thing, that attack down, plus defense, wall, whatever. Everything that we have, yeah, equals in that. In what you just seen, which is very good to see. Let's go all in with Steiner now. We have done everything. Safeguard. Boost all. Alright, and let's finish the fight. Stop break. And Thunder Slash. Is it gonna be enough? It is. Alright, so hope you guys had a good idea of what Beatrix and Steiner can do. We had a good composition as well. I like running that type of team, very defensive, a lot of bravery reduction, safety, and a lot of battery going on. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I really like Steiner, no surprises there. I really like Beatrix, no surprises there. And yeah, I hope you might have seen why these two characters, or rather, what these two characters bring to the table, why you might wanna invest on them. And yeah, maybe you like them, maybe you don't. Either way, I hope this video was helpful. Thank you very much, and see you guys soon.